sensitizing our colleagues in NGAO on the new registration guidelines. We are all aware that there was a cessation of vetting. There were also waivers of costs of replacements of IDs, and even the IDs that we are getting for the first time. So we are out here to make sure that we sensitize our officers at the grassroots in this exercise that we call Usajili Mashinani. And as we are all aware, for all government services, the centrality of the ID. If you want to register in SHA, you want to register in Bomayangu, you want to register as a farmer for subsidized farm materials, all these require our IDs. And therefore we are out here to ensure that every Kenyan, and that no Kenyan is left behind in having the necessary identification documents. We also want to make sure that the people that register are Kenyans, and therefore the essence of sensitizing our officers so that we don't get into any trouble in availing identity documents to people who don't deserve it. As we are all aware, there is huge demand for Kenyan identities. When we looked the other day in the world ranking on the strength of our passport, we were ranked very well as number 68 globally, number 10 in Africa, the first in the region. So given all this, then it puts a lot of pressure on our documents and everybody trying to get access. We are all aware of the restrictions that have been there in travel to certain destinations of the world, and therefore being the only country in this region that has not been exposed to some of these restrictions, it gives all of us pressure in terms of people trying to get access to our documents. As we move forward, we have already done sensitization in the coast region. Last week we were in Aba Eastern. We have done Narok. Tomorrow we shall be in Baringo. On Monday, the Cabinet Secretary for Interior, Honorable Murkomen, will be launching intensive mobile registration in West Pokot. We have already acquired the necessary equipment. We have received already 100 live capture equipment. In the course of the week, this week, we are receiving another 300, so that in total we shall be having 400 live capture machines. Government has been gracious enough, and this week we have acquired 54 vehicles to assist us in this exercise. And all this, we are going to launch intensive mobile registration in 3 counties starting Monday. We are going to start in Turkana, West Pokot, and Elgeyo Marakwet, as we expand the same across the country. This registration will be based at the ward level, so that we ensure that we capture everybody and that nobody is left behind. The essence of also this exercise and this engagement that we're having with our grassroots leadership is that it is also an opportunity for them to appreciate and understand projects and programs that are going on in their own counties, in their own wards, in their own locations, in their own sub-counties, so that they can be able to adequately explain to Kenyans government projects that are taking place across the country. Because it is so important for citizens to appreciate and understand activities and projects and programs that are taking place across the country, across their own regions, across their own counties, and across their own units of administration. So that is the essence of our being out here, so that we can be able to engage and adequately sensitize Kenyans on what government is doing, what we intend to do, ensuring that identification documents, both birth certificates, IDs, and where we need to register deaths, that these services are available to them. In this county, we are targeting to register a minimum of 30,000. Those who are attaining the age of 18 and those who have been disadvantaged because of the rigorous processes that we took them through by vetting. Quite a number of Kenyans in these counties who went through vetting were not able to get IDs. Some were even fearing to go through the vetting processes. But now we are giving them an opportunity to get these documents. I was mentioning one in Narok, where we registered an old lady of 80 years. You can imagine what that lady has missed over the years, and we don't want to subject any more Kenyans to that type of suffering. I can tell you it is going to be a real game changer. One is that you can imagine registering somebody deep in Wamba, having to collect the forms, take the forms to Nairobi, capture the forms, process them, bring the IDs back. It takes a long time. But now with the live capture equipment, it takes on average around 7 minutes to work on one individual. And when that individual's information is captured, documents are scanned into the system. The photograph is taken, all the features that are captured, either facial or any other feature that is there. The fingerprints are done in the same system. We type in the details of the individual, including the name and all the other critical information. Upon those 7 minutes and the information is submitted, the information where we have Wi-Fi is submitted directly to Nairobi. And when it is received in Nairobi, it is verified. Within 2-3 days, the ID will have been printed and it will be on its way coming to Nairobi. That is the level of efficiency that is there. We are working with our colleagues at the Ministry of ICT so that these new vehicles that we have acquired are fitted with the satellite-based equipment that can be able to relay Wi-Fi and directly to where the vehicle is. And that way we shall be able to every time push out the information to the headquarters. That is the level of efficiency that we expect to these live capture machines. We are going to deploy them to these hard-to-reach counties first, but eventually it will be available to all of us across the country.